Hello there, this is Mr. Kaufman from High Five History with a tutorial video on how to use Google Slides to make your own cartoons. Now, I'm not talking about animated moving cartoons, but more your traditional cartoon still frames or a comic book type of still frame cartoon. All right, so here we go. Move myself down and out of the way. So here's the sample frame that I created just the other day, and I'm going to show you how I did all of this. So first thing is I'm going to add a new slide, and in this case I'm going to go blank. Right? I want to go blank slide because it's just going to make it easier to then work with. Slide myself back over there. All right, so I'm a blank slide, and I have a couple options, and I want to lay down the background maybe first, and one way to do it, you simply click on background. All right, and we're going to choose an image, and here's where you have a choice, right? It could be a snapshot, right? Meaning taking a picture using your camera here. You could have already found an image online and copy the URL or the web address. You could upload an image from your computer. You could upload an image from Google Drive, or you can search. In this case, I'm going to search. And again, you got some different options, Google, Life, or stock images. I'm going to stick here with Google. And again, because this is a feudalism, I want to get a castle. All right, so clicking on castle. Now, what's really cool about this is you have all these different options, right? Color options. So maybe you're looking for a castle that's yellow, right? In the yellow color family, right? So you can see a lot of yellowish castles. Maybe you want black and white, right? All right, so you have some drawing type castles. So you can do by color scheme. You can also change by type here. Any type, face, photo, clip art, or line drawing. I'm going to go maybe line drawing, see what kind of options we got. All right, nothing great to be honest. So I'm going to go back actually to any type. And let's find one here that's going to have a good foreground and background, right? Because I'm doing a cartoon, I kind of just want my castle in the background, but I want some space to be able to work in the foreground to show my characters. So let's see. This one looks pretty good. All right, click select. Done. All right, so there's my background image. Now I need to insert some characters. Now, to make life a little bit easier, I can simply go back to my previous slide if I want the same characters and just copy and paste right over. I still want my surf in there. All right, and let's do maybe a couple more surfs. And here's a cool little trick. I'm going to create some depth by making some of them smaller, kind of putting them in the background, maybe doing work. All right, and then I'm going to have my one, excuse me, that's going to be up front. Now, again, maybe I want to keep my same character, but maybe I don't. Again, I'm going to look for another image, and I want a king. I want a monarch. So I'm going to go back to my Google search, not my Google Drive, but my search, and let's go monarch. It's going to be a butterfly, so I'm going to type in king, be a better search. All right, and again, I do want to try to find a clip art one, see what I got. Not finding anything great, so I'm going to go to a new tab. I'm going to search in king, cartoon, go to images. All right, so we got some cartoony ones, evil, angry. All right, we got a lot of different choices here. I'm going to go, this guy looks good to me. Again, I'm going to right click here and copy link address. Let's see if that, or I'm sorry, copy image address. And now I should be able to insert then by URL. Let's see if this works. There we go. Select. And there's my king. Now, it's got the white background on it, which I don't necessarily love, but it's fine. All right. So now I want to add in some speech bubbles. I go over here, do my shapes, go to callouts. All right, I got all these. I got thought bubble, or round, or oval callout. right? A rounded or a rectangular one. Let's go maybe an oval. And you can draw it. Now you're sitting here, this part's not matched up, but you simply click on that yellow part and you just bring it right over to the king, so it makes it look like I'm speaking. When I resize it, notice that it changes it, so I'll just readjust it. And then simply you could type in, king, get me my, let's see, grind my grain, serf. Exclamation point. Now you can mess with the font, with the size, 30. All right, maybe bold it up. All right, bold, stripped. All right. Change the size a little bit. I might want to mess with the color too. I don't like the white so much. As soon as my callout's highlighted, go over to my color bucket, change the color to anything I want. A really cool feature is if you go to custom, you can also mess with the transparency. Right, so I want a little background to show. All right, maybe too much. Can't really see the words. All right, okay. So that's how I added my call out, or my speech bubble. I got it lined up. I got my text in there. I got my characters going on there. So here's my basic cartoon. Now, of course, I can add in other shapes. I can add in other images. Whatever I need here to convey my ideas, right? I could add a horse, whatever, again, I wanted. Now, a cool thing that you should know, right, is layering, right? So right now, this serf is in front of it, but it wouldn't make sense because he's smaller, meaning he should be in the background. So what I want to do is, I'm going to right-click, and where it says order, I'm going to send it back. Now you notice now he's behind the other one. So now it kind of gives it that layering feel. So it's a great feature here that you want to know is how to order it. So now he's behind that other guy. I don't like it. So I can right click order. I'll bring forward. Right, so now he's, gotta try that again, order, bring forward. Right, he's now in front of the other one. Now it's simply then again, for my next frame, stuff out of the way. Another blank slide, and I will continue my story. Maybe a new background, or maybe, there's a good feature here, maybe I want the same setting. So instead of creating a blank slide and recreating the background, simply right click and hit duplicate slide, and you'll now notice the same slide on 2 and as on 3, and then again I can move the characters, change the text, and so forth. And then my cartoon is going to show up, right? And I'll build my cartoon as I add in frames. Now, if you want to change the view, right, you can always change the view of what it looks like and so forth. So that's it. That's a really fast intro into how to turn Google Slides into a cartoon making app. Again, by using background images, inserting images either through Google search or through a URL link from a search of outside of the Google Slides, how to order, right, meaning how to put things in the background and the foreground, as well as how to add in speech call out bubbles. All right, I hope you enjoy this and that you have a good time making your own cartoons using Google Slides.